Hi, I'm just going to go run through quickly, well not too quickly, some of the stuff that I've learnt using SketchUp and how to do some really basic stuff. And I thought I would just use whoever's watching this as an experiment to see how you can understand what I'm teaching, because I've been learning it from other video sources and even written sources, but I thought I'd make a little video of me showing you what I've learned and so far, because obviously I haven't learned a lot, but I've learned what I can't do and what I can do and what you should do and shouldn't do. So here we go. First of all, I'm going to open up, you'll see this is all my family on the screen here. This is a few years ago, they're all grown up now, but at one time this lot was being looked after by me and my wife. But anyway, I'm now going to click on SketchUp, because it's SketchUp I'm going to show you. I'm going to start using SketchUp. Okay, now we'll just close this thing over here, which is the fill. So first and foremost, I just want to explain the screen to you. Now, it's probably got all different names, but to me, this bottom green line that's running from that junction here where they all meet, I'll just ignore that, where that junction meets with the green line, that is the floor level, bottom of the wall if you like, and this is the red, still the floor level, different like angles there, and the blue line is the vertical level or upright level. Now I've found making stuff that it really helps to design and join things together and whatever, if you always start from that corner there where I'm weighing the mouse around here, the pointer. Now what we're going to do just for this little quick lesson is I think we'll make a little bench, little workbench, and that will do, just nothing flash, no sort of supports and all that stuff, but just to give you an idea of what I've learned. So I'm not really being big-headed and saying this is how you do it. I'm just saying that I've learned this, and I learnt it a bit of the hard way. It's about 3 weeks now, just a couple of hours on the weekend. But this is what I've learned, and just I'm going to impart it to you. So let's say, for example, we want to build a bench top first. I don't know, let's say like 1.5 meters, probably long enough, by 80 centimeter, 800 millimeter, yeah. Okay, sorry if I'm stuttering, but so now if you look at my mouse, we're going up to this right thing here, and you can see you've got all these different things here. Okay, if you look on the left, there's one with a line through it, and if you click on the arrow, it actually says rectangle. So we're going to click on the rectangle. We're going to click once in the corner, just click, let go of the mouse. Now we're going to drag out here until we think it looks like a worktop. Now if you look at the bottom of the screen on the right, you'll see some dimensions. It actually says now 1855.9, 370.7. So you can see that the first dimension is obviously that long side, and the other dimension is the narrow side. So because we want 1500 by 800, yeah, all you've got to do is leave that, type 1500, 800, hit enter, and there you've got your worktop, which is 1500 by 800, which tells you the bottom right hand corner. Now you have to bear in mind this is a 2-dimensional drawing until it becomes 3-dimensional. So what we have here is if you like, a painting on the floor of that size. So what we have to do now, another thing is just important, if I just go off an angle here, good thing, an angle, that cursor or arrow pointer in the top left hand corner is your home and your friend, because once you stop using one of these icons that does all sort of weird things, go back and click on there, and you won't damage anything else. If you have for instance a move tool and you forget it's on you haven't cancelled it out, you can go somewhere and change something and stretch it all over the place. So go back, make a habit, like when you're driving, you always indicate, do do this, always click on there after you finish doing whatever you're doing. Okay, now most worktops, I don't know, on average about 30mm. Now if you go up the top of here, you'll see a little thing called a push-pull icon. We'll click on that. Now watch what happens when I hover over that greyed out area there. Watch what happens when the tool goes over it. Did you see it change to all those little dots? That means it's active and can be pulled. So what you do now, you just pull it up. Doesn't matter how big you pull it. Hold them out, don't let them out of the mouse key yet. Type in 30, enter. Go back to your little arrow key there, or pointer key. We now have that 800 by 1500 by 30 chunk of wood, which is our worktop. Now the next important thing to remember is always, but always, make an item into what we call a component. Really interesting. It's really important, because when I was talking just now about if you got one of these push-pull things or move, you might accidentally change something and you didn't want to change. But if you make it into a component, it cannot be changed, the dimensions, the thickness or anything, unless you do something else to it to allow it to happen. Right. Now, the mouse cursor, if you go above the item you just drawn and to the right, further over than the actual perimeter of the item, click, hold down, drag the mouse down to the left, and then let go. You'll find it highlights the whole thing. Now, the reason you have to do it from the right to the left is because if you do from the left to the right, it'll just highlight the face and not all of it. But going from right to left will highlight the whole object. Right, now once you got that highlighted, we go up to edit, up here on the file bar thingy, come down to make component. It says definition, that's possible to say what's it called. So we're going to put top, I don't know, top I do, just the word top, but now it doesn't matter. Now when if you look on the corner of the item before we actually, there you'll see a thicker blue line, thicker green line and thicker red line. That is telling you that you've actually got the whole thing highlighted together as a block and you're about to make it a component. If that doesn't have that and you still have the screen up for component, it won't work because it wasn't all highlighted properly. So you must just have a check that those three items are there, go create, now you've done it. You can click out, now you've got a worktop that cannot be altered in any way unless you want it to. You can move it but not alter it. Okay. Now if we go up, there's the top of those four arrows. Click on once, come down till it all goes blue. Put it in the middle, don't worry about the edges or anything. And just chuck it to the left. Okay? So now we've got the top sitting on the floor. It was on the green and red lines. Yep. Now, we want some legs. So, what do you think? 75 by 75? I would have said that. Good enough for a leg. Probably 800 high is normally for a workbench, but we've already got 30 there, so it would be 770. So what first thing we want to do is to make a square 75 by 75. It couldn't be more simple, could it? So we go back to a rectangle, click once at the intersection point, drag out a little bit, type in on your keyboard 75, 75, enter. Here you have a little tiny box, looks a bit weird, but that's no problem. Back to your pointer key. Okay, scroll forward with your mouse till it gets bigger. Click on the hand so you can just drag it where you want it so we can see it. Probably do it down there. Now, what did I say? 770, yeah? So if you click on the arrow thing, up arrow thing there, yeah? Drag up, keep the mouse down, type 770, enter. You've now got a leg 770mm high. All agreed on that, are we? Okay, fine. Now, really we could do with 4 legs, eh? So what I'm going to do is just wind the mouse back a bit, get it a bit smaller. Pull this over here. Now I'll show you a little neat trick here. How to make 4 legs out of 1. Click on the arrow key, yeah, as I said before, highlight that. Sorry, not highlight it, just click on the arrow, click out of it. Now go to the move, that's the 4 arrows in on that little square there. Click on that. No, you know what we forgot to do? We didn't make it a leg. Sorry. Go back there. Out to the right. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All highlighted. Edit. Make component leg. You see, I'm teaching you wrong things here. Must make it a component. Very important. Okay, now go to the move tool. This is this 4 arrow thing here. Get it in the middle, not edges or anything, because it'll want you to do something else. Move it along the green line. While you're moving it, press the control key once. Oh, we got 2 legs. Move that up a little bit out of the way. Come back. Repeat the process. Press control key. Ah, look at that, we got 3 legs. Notice I'm dragging them on the green line so they're all sitting on the floor. And again, control. Right, snap to the green line. Now we have 4 legs all in a row. Sounds like a fairy tale or something, doesn't it? A kids plot thing. Anyway, don't worry about that. So now back to there. Now I'm going to put on the handy thing here, just so we can get a bit more what we're doing here. Now here's our top. Okay. Now if I click on this revolve move thing here, you can fiddle around. Look, you can do that. Go like that. Go like that. Yeah, I sound like a comedian, don't I? Now, if you've got that on a plane, okay, so it's flat, and you can't see the bottom or the top, you know it's flat. See, look, you can see the bottom. Yeah, you can see the top. Go back. Now, just let it stop there. Now, we're going to get our move tool. We'll magnify it a little bit, because so we can see what we're doing. Because you want to see what you're doing. Okay, you just come down a little bit. Make sure it's still there like that. The move tool. Oh, sorry. Stupid thing. Go up, up. That's it there. Make sure we're there. Now, what I'm going to do now is move here, this leg. One of these legs. Yep. I'm going to go down with the leg. Alright. And I'm going to go to the left hand corner till it goes into a little mode dot. Up there till that goes to a mode dot. Oh, look at that, it snapped. So we're now on that corner. So I'll do this for the other one. We'll just bring it down so we can see what we're doing. Over on there, go to that corner. Ah, oh, snapped again. Would you believe it? Look at that. So now we have 1 leg on each corner. So we go around the corner. Go right around the corner. Can't find the other corners, you lost them. Let's go like click on into the here. Here they are. Okay, so I'll just get on the hand, make it a little bit handy. Right now, it doesn't matter that they're large. Don't worry about that. You just make sure that we can see them. That's the main point. So grab that one and bring it out here and just leave it there for a minute. Now, what I want to do is turn this over so it's like it should be parallel. Yeah, close it up a little bit if you like. Get the move tool, go bring that down, get that corner, that's the left corner, and drag it to that corner. Stopped, there we are, look, it's done it again. We'll do that with this one. So let's get that, we'll drag it over, bring it down a bit. Now it's the right hand corner to the corner of the table. So let's move, bring it up, and if it didn't snap, there's something gone wrong. We've got something wrong there, it doesn't matter. We'll just have a look, see what we've done wrong. Let's go around. Okay, something wrong on the plane there, but nothing's impossible. We'll try it again. Move, we'll click this corner here, and move that to that corner there. How's that? Now we've actually done it. We've got 4 legs. Now at the same time, I just want to show you a little bit of trickery hokey pokey here. So what I'm going to do, just to give you an idea that we can do something different. While it's like that, I'm going to get the move tool and I'm going to get that and move it out. That, move it out. Oh, there. That, move it out. There. That, move it out there. Okay. Now I want to show you this, because if I don't show you, I won't show you. You turn this over so you're on a flat plane. Okay. Near enough. Right. Now we really want those in about 30 mil. So you get the measuring tool, click along this line here, come down, type 30, enter. I don't know what happened there, I didn't do it. Sorry. 30, enter. See, you've got a dotted line. Now, we do again, click up, 30. To the left, click in, 30. To the right, click in, 30. Oh, done 50 then, 30. Right, now you get the gist. We've got a dotted guideline of things. Now, what I'm going to do now is turn this around so we can see it a little bit better what we're doing. Yep. Now we want that corner in that corner. So if I highlight that till the corner goes mauve, go like that, and drop it in the corner, stop there, look. Do the same here. We want this outside corner there into that corner. Snap, that's it. Can't quite see this, so we're going to go there. I might just tip it over a little bit like that, so we can see that corner there. That's where I'm going. I'm trying to show you this corner. So we click on the move, we go down to that corner, and come across. Snap. Lovely. Now we do the same with this one. Go over here. You want this outside corner, not the inside corner. Snap. There we are. Now we want to get rid of the guides because they're finished, so we go edit, delete guides. Get the roly-toly thing here and go, hey, look at that, and go right over. So what we've done now is done 4 legs, 30 mil in each leg. Yep. Perhaps you should have a little skirt round the outside edge. Just make it more interesting, eh? So, how do we go about doing a skirt? Well, first and foremost, you want it flat. So you want to make sure it's not like that or like that, but it's like that. Just, that's near enough, right? Now, you know this is 1.5 meters. Perhaps you should make our skirt, I don't know, 100 meters I do. I mean 100 millimeter. So you go up to your, where'd you go? Can you remember? Your rectangle tool? Yep. You might want to make this a little bit bigger so we can see what we're doing. Click on the corner once, drag it out, it's the other corner. Okay, type in 1500, yeah, comma 100, enter. Now we put a little skirt around it. But you have to bear in mind that that skirt is a 2D skirt. So if I do the rotation, you'll see when I rotate it, it's a little flat piece of paper almost, right? And we know how far we're in, don't we? So if I turn it over, click on the push tool, get this and pull it this way and type 30, enter, because that's all we want it, 30, you'll see it's now nice flat bit of wood at 30. So you've got 2 options here. You can just say, oh, we'll do the other side, or of course you can, what you should do, this is what I suggest you do, and I find difficulty doing this, you get the pointer key and do a triple click. Did you see that? Very quick. It's highlighted it. There you go, edit, make component. Did we make this component? No, we didn't, did we? Skirt. Okay. Now, we'll go out of it. It's not highlighted at the moment, and we'll just turn it over so we can see the other side. Now if we get the move tool, okay, move it, press the control key so it goes back, and get it outside. Doesn't matter if it's outside. Okay, now if I turn that over so we can match the corners, yeah, if you look, that one's underneath, isn't it? It's inside, it's not on the actual edge, yeah. But if you look at it, I just turn it, that corner there and that, right, this corner here and that edge are meeting, right? So we want that on the other side. So we're going to go over, okay, right over that way. You could go that way even if you like. We want that corner, this corner here, to be on this corner here. So you get that. You make sure it goes mauve. There. Not that. Now pull it until it hits that corner. Got it. You've done it. So if you just do a few things, you'll see we've got side skirts and no end skirts, but it doesn't matter. Yep. Well, I think that's enough for lessons today, but what I will do, we'll just do a bit of colour so it looks a bit like something and not just a sketchy. So what you do is you click on the bucket here and it'll open up this. You can decide what colour you want and see what that's like. Oh, that's beautiful, eh? Could have a different colour at the bottom, it doesn't matter, we just do it all the same. Get the rotation tool, have a look. Oh, look at that, it's not coloured inside, that's shocking. I don't know why that, oh, it's because we hadn't done that one, that's why. Okay, back to the bucket. There's that. Yeah, we'll have a look. Oh, couldn't moan at that, can you? So there you are, guys, there's your bench. So thank you very much for watching my short demonstration of what I learned so far, and I hope as I learn more I can show you guys more, and we can all get on jolly fine being a bit more experienced at some other than the normal stuff. So thank you guys. I'll make another one when I can learn a bit more that I haven't got at the moment. I'm sure I find out when I've had a break and go back to it. Thank you. Bye.